Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I am Kaluwa and I'm steeping up some ClariTea. How are you doing today? All right. Well, a little bit of housekeeping. Thank you for your grace. I'm running late again today. And actually, I was playing with the idea of pushing these lives back to 9:30. It just seems like every Monday and Wednesday morning something comes up. And when I went to log in today, it was the exact same time as it was Monday. So I was like, okay, I am always talking about following the rhythms and all of that. And maybe it's because it's winter now. I don't know what it is, but I am going to listen and I was going to wait and kind of do the whole wait and see, but I'm going to just go ahead and trust and make the announcement that I'm going to be pushing these back to 9:30. I think that is what I'm feeling in my gut. So I also want to let you know that this time next week I will be in transit, literally traveling. So I will not be here. I will be here next Monday for Imperfectly Amazing, but I won't be here for Clarity with Kaluwa on Wednesday. I will be actually heading to the desert for a retreat for myself, right? So I constantly pour into me so that I can pour into you. So I really am wide open. It's December. It's the first day of December. Happy December. I don't want you to panic when I say that. I want you to just stay in joy. There is not anything that has to be done. Nothing needs to be perfect, right? We just everything with love and joy. So it's okay. It's okay. We're here. It's all right. Um, but so with a new month is a new tea of the month and wanted to talk about winter bliss for a little bit. So last month was joyful holiday, kind of keeping your spirits uplifted and your blood sugar balanced while you eat all those big meals. And this month it's winter bliss. So this one, maybe it was a little bit selfish, but I love that whole idea of mint in the winter, but it's very cooling. And I'm like, burr, no thanks. So I decided to make a winter mint blend where it's got more of a spearmint. Well, it does have the spearmint, which is more of a warming mint. And it's mixed with like cacao and rose hips. So it's just real pretty and it tastes so nice. It's just honestly one of my favorites. It was like one of those things. Actually, my daughter and I both did like, ooh, it's time for winter mint, like winter bliss. So we get all excited about that one. It's so lovely. It is just yum. So if that is something that you're interested in grabbing, please do so. Go ahead and grab it at the boutique, ClariTea with TEA, boutique also with TEA.com. And it's available there. And I have, fun little stuff too. Like, oh, I should have brought it over. It's like a clear ornament and I can put the tea in there and there's pictures of it on the website. So there's a lot of fun little things that you can do as gifts. You can get the smaller size bags of tea. Honestly, like just kind of get a whole bunch of them and have them on hand for those last minute gifts is a really good idea. And if you're looking to keep expenses down, I can also send the little, it's like a cotton muslin reusable tea bag. So it's the loose tea and put it right in there and you can reuse that little bag quite a few times, actually a lot of times. So lots of really good gift options with that. So I would love to hear from you. If, of course, if you have questions about anything, reach out to me and I'm always here for answers. But I want to get to our divine message for the week. So I am going to, and I didn't pick it ahead of time this time. I don't know why, actually. That's so funny. I was going to, and then I stopped myself. So that's interesting. This wasn't even about me running late. This was like I actually stopped myself. Now I know why I didn't know what the topic was to put. So yes, if you can tell, I just did some meditation about trusting intuition. And so I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm totally like, free flying here. All right. So our guidance for the week is walking away, but it's upside down. Ah, so we're holding on to something. Let's see. Let's see. And with the oracle cards, I just always like to read because I feel like something comes out every time. It reads different. So you may be feeling stuck in some present situation or location. There may be a job or relationship that no longer resonates with you, yet out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. And this is something too. Of course, we know I do breakthrough or bust, and this is a big part of how we hold back from those breakthroughs. Like a lot of times we're right there on the cusp of it, and we sort of talk ourselves back down. We talk, well, I'm really happy with things at this level, or, just whatever those little things are. That's that ego, that fear trying to pull us back and keep us safe. And just because it's the unknown doesn't mean it's bad. It just means you don't know it yet. Most often, it's way beyond what you could have possibly imagined. So, remember that the unknown is the feminine and embracing that. And so, walking into it with faith and excitement. So, let's see what else. Habit and familiarity are compelling forces, often causing people to ignore their intuition and even dishonor their genuine feelings. Yeah, so much, my friends, so much. And again, I'll hop on my soapbox about this. Like, this is one of my big ones is we've been taught to disconnect from ourselves, right? We're having a physical experience, right? We're spiritual beings having a physical experience, and we have been taught to disconnect. If there's a pain, take a pill. If there's this, shut it down. Just if you feel something bad, push it away, right? We're just always taught to disconnect. But then what happens, and I always say this, it's like being in a relationship with someone and ignoring them all the time and expecting the relationship to thrive. No, that's not going to happen. So, just that idea of reconnecting to yourself, to your body, right? To your emotions, to all of that so that you can trust you, right? Learning to trust yourself again. It's so important so that as these little nudges, those little gut reactions sort of pop up, you trust them because now I've got me, I've got my own back. I trust me. All right. So this is a time of honest investigation. Consider all of the factors in the present situation. Perhaps the timing isn't quite right, and there may be some purpose in staying a little while longer. And that's so often true. Your mess is your message, right? Your story is all about your growth. So sometimes you're there to experience it for a while so you can help others. Don't deceive yourself about your motivations, however. Fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interests. You may also be stuck in a long-term personal habit or unhealthy pattern. Be aware that you always have the option and the responsibility to let go of any thought or behavior that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from the negativity, you always move toward greater happiness. And it's interesting because I'm going to actually do something a little different here real quick and pull up a post. So I'm sure I've mentioned him on these lives before, but I really love following Christopher Witecki. And I'm going to pull him up real quick. He is an astrologer. So let's see, he defines himself as a spiritual life coach, astrologer, psychic, father, and friend to the world. All right. So it's just interesting because a lot of what his messages have been lately, like in, coherence with the planets around us, is just about that ricocheting into new strength and self-empowerment. So making the decision to believe in something about yourself, separating the past from the future. So a new story and timeline will be born and inner strength verified. So decide. So I really feel like this is kind of going hand in hand with all the astrological stuff that's been coming up. It's time to walk away from what no longer serves you. We are this month creating a new story. Okay, I know we like to wait till the new year to make those new stories, right? We're like, oh, forget it, I'll wait. No, it's time now. Whenever you don't move with the energy, it's much like going with the waves or slapping into them. One hurts, the other doesn't. So you've got to, even though it feels uncomfortable, it ends up in the long run being way more uncomfortable to not flow with the energy. So, yes, my loves, it's really time to tap into yourself, to start to trust yourself, believe in yourself, right? This is the season of believing. So bring part of that to you. Believe in you, have faith in you. You have got this, whatever it is. You've got this. You are so powerful. You have no idea how powerful you are. So that is our message for this week. I hope that it helps you. I would love to hear what you're going for, or what this is sparking inside of you, whether it be in the comments or message me. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot. This weekend is the ClariTea party. We're up by 1 week. We're a week earlier, just with December being a little bit different, and me going out of town and everything. So this weekend is the ClariTea party, where we do some guided meditation, and then everybody gets more of an individual reading. We do more of that, where you're coming from, where you are now, and where you're headed, based on the energy, and connecting to your intuition, to the energy around you. And just kind of getting that clarity, that the clear guidance. A lot of times it just sort of clears things up for people. And I don't know, every single month we do these things, and I'm always blown away. I just, like sometimes it's tears, sometimes it's goosebumps. It's just like there just always seems to be something so great that comes out of it. So if you are watching this, whether it be live or in the replay, I'm telling you, this is probably something that really calls to you, because you're here. So message me, and we can find out about getting you into these Saturday morning. So, and it's a monthly thing. So would love to have you there. I hope that you are having an amazing week so far. And I send you so much love. Mwah. Have a great one. Bye, my loves.